Welcome, basketball fans, to another edition of IHSA Basketball here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network. I'm the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler, joined by TTSN statistician and broadcast technician Kenny Barnhart. Andy O'Hara is making the big move from the big city of Warsaw to the countryside of Bourbon tonight, so we're thinking of the O'Haras as they start a new chapter in their lives as Bourbonites. Tonight, the 1A number 10 Triton Trojans host the Pioneer Panthers here at the Trojan Trench. The 3-1 Trojans are coming off a 79-60 win against Lakeland Christian, and the 1-1 Panthers are coming here after suffering their first loss of the season from Lewis Cass 61-30 in the Cass County Invitational last weekend. So, Kenny, what are you looking for from both teams as they get the 2021-22 Hoosier North Athletic Conference season started here tonight?
Well, the biggest thing for the Trojans, they've had really a different perspective on the teams that they've seen. You had an Oregon Davis team that wasn't as strong of a team, just marched right through them. And then Plymouth, they've been a little bit of a down year. But then here hit that Northwood team there last Friday there, and, really put them back in perspective of what might be things they got to work on. On Pioneer, they played in that first game of Logansport, a 4A school, and won that by 1 point, and then turned around and then did lose to that Lewis Cass there, 30-61. And that Logansport game could be a little bit of difference because that's a new one for Triton to be picking up here later in this season. Yeah,
that should be interesting. I'm looking forward to going down to the Berry Bowl, I think they call it.
Something like that. Yeah, I think I've seen that. So that's something. Going to be something new for both of us.
So I think coming here for Triton, I want to see a lot of intensity tonight, a lot more than I've seen at the Northwood game, of course, and hope they clean up the boards pretty good and capitalize on the free throw line. We seem to struggle there back and forth here, game back and forth every so often. So
another thing here, Oviedo here, his last game here, got his 1,000th point. That's a big milestone. It was probably always in the back of his mind, but now he's got past that. Hey, now it's time to focus on, just normal scoring and help the Trojans for a winning season.
Yeah, and hear about Pioneer. They're pretty unpredictable. They kind of shocked us 2 seasons ago here, beating us in the trench, 45-29. And Andy's probably going to mute me for that or something for saying that.
At least he's not here.
Last year, when the Trojans went down to Pioneer, the Trojans came victorious 73-34. And Trojans lead the series the last 35 years 8-2.
Yeah, the biggest thing is that I do remember that with the COVID last year. That was one of our first things that we did for Triton Trojan Sports Network. That was our first remote broadcast. I hauled the equipment down there, and you guys all sat in your living room.
I turned my living room into a theater or broadcast studio.
Yeah, and you guys took care of all the play-by-play, and I just fed you all the information. Yeah. So we did that quite a few times. So biggest thing this year, we hopefully don't have to break out that procedure again. So it'll be a little bit different here. We're not probably going to do the play-by-play here at, between quarters and halftime. We'll break in and give you some stats and maybe some schedule updates and whatnot. So we'll be having the school song and national anthem and then starting lineups.
Well, with that, I think we both had our first cinnamon sugar pretzels of the season, and we're all ready to bring you Triton at Pioneer here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Good evening. Merry Christmas. It's a great day for basketball. Welcome to the Trojan Trench as Triton hosts the Pioneer Panthers. At this time, we'd like to introduce the starters first for Pioneer. Number 3, Brock Robinson. Number 10, Drew McCabe. Number 13, Gavin Clem. Number 23, Christian Scott. Number 44, Jacob Dickler. The head coach for Pioneer is Derek McCabe. He's assisted by Thomas Lanham. And now, the starters for your Triton Trojans. Number 5, Cole McKinney. With over 1,000 points in his career, number 10, Atkins. Number 20, Cole Shively. Number 22, Bruce Johnson. And number 24, Tyson Yates. Triton Varsity coach is Jason Rose, assisted by Blake Story and Aaron Jeffrey. Our official referee is Tim Smith. The umpires are Greg Finley and Kurt Robinson. Substitution for the Panthers, number 33, Oscar Solano. Substitution for Substitution for the Trojans, number 24, Kaden. And number 35, Kaden. For Triton, number 10, Aston Diego. Number 22, Bruce Johnson. Number 24, Tyson James.
3 minutes.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Well, welcome back to the halftime of the Triton and Pioneer game. Chance here now, got a couple minutes before the start of that third quarter. Free throws for the Trojans, 2 of 3, compared to 1 of 3 for the Pioneer. 7 of 15 2-pointers, 3 of 9. Pioneer 3-pointers, 2 of 8, 4 to 12. Turnovers, 6 to 10. The biggest thing on those 10 turnovers for Pioneer, Trojans have been able to get 16 points off of those turnovers. For team stats here, leading for the Pioneer, Clem with 9, Craig with 3, Solano with 3, Sweet with 2, and Ziegler with 2. And it just got a couple, well, actually Solano with just 2 fouls. For the Trojans, Johnson, a couple threes there. He's finally got to drop with 6. Graham with 5. Shively with 5. Yates with 4. Oviedo with 2. And Johnson picking up those 2 fouls. Or just Yates and Oviedo each have that single foul. So you got it.
Well, we came out of this, or started the game kind of slow. Triton anyway did, and Pioneer really had it going for him. But we were somehow in the lead by 3.
Yeah, so it finally took off. Even that first quarter there, Trojans was actually behind.
And what'd you say Oviedo had?
Oviedo only has 2 points.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, 2 points. So, the scoring there at the end of the first quarter, it was 10 to 11. And then that second quarter there, Trojans scored 12, and Pioneer has scored 8. So, do you have that crops?
Oh, yeah.
We got to make that announcement there.
I've texted a lot since then. There we go.
Andy's checked in a few times.
Well, we have 8 Trojans going to state this, I guess tomorrow they'll be at state for a senior crops judging team. They were first in the district, so they got to advance to state. That's Austin Weiser, Cheyenne Hawley, Travis Barnhart, and Allison Barber. And the junior team also placed first in the district. Sierra Hawley, Brooke Kitch, Colton Large, and Camden Large. Get those larges all mixed up.
all similar.
So we wish them good luck tomorrow at state. And that's the crop judging.
Yep, FFA crop judging team. So they'll be doing that. Tomorrow, I think there's quite a few ball games. I know tomorrow afternoon be back here at the Trench with the girls again with
big
Caston.
Big conference game against Caston. Of course, they're ranked, I believe, in the top 10.
Could be. I don't have that here up in front of me.
I have a horrible memory. That's why I'm not calling the game. I can't even remember who's who.
Yep. Earlier in the day, you got a couple other ball games going on. You might hit.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going up to the they call it the Wawasee Invitational for 6th grade, but they're going to hold it at North Webster Elementary. And I believe we're playing a team we've never played before, and I can't think of the name of it now.
Just go to TritonTrojans.org. Yeah. It's all listed there. We'll try to keep that pretty well up to date. So with that, getting right here for that second half, see how the Trojans can get going, and we'll probably join you back after the game with final stats, and if it works out, we might even do an interview. So stay tuned.
Iron Bow, 44, Ziegler. Substitution from Atkins, number 33, Oscar Delano. Number 20, Shively. Panther substitution number 35, Kaden Sweet. And for Triton, number 12, Kaden Graham. Triton number 22, Johnson. Checking in for the Trojans, number 4, Chandler Lemler. Substitution for the Panthers, number 10, Ruben Hay. Substitution for Pioneer. Number 3, Josh Robinson. And number 4, Jacob Zimmer. McKinney. Checking in for Triton, number 12, Kaden, and number 33, Orion. Substitution for Triton number 5, Coleman in.
All right, with that there, we get the stats here tabulated. And for the team stats here, Triton free throws 7 of 12, Pioneer 10 of 15, 2-pointers. Triton shot 56%, a 14 of 25. 3-pointers shot 32%, 6 of 19. Pioneer 2-pointers 35%, 7 of 20, and 6 of 20, 30% on their 3-pointers. Turnovers 9 Triton, and they just got handed the official stats, 18 turnovers for Pioneer. Pioneer led the way with Clem with 15, McCaig and Solano with 7, Zeiger with 6, and Scott with 4. For Triton, Shively with 14, Yates with 13, Oviedo with 11, Graham with 9, and Johnson with 6. Also get a time here. Gonna pull up what our schedule will be coming up here. Next Tuesday we'll be back here, finish up that 5-game home streak with Bethany Christian. JV be at 6, and Varsity there will be at 7:30. Then we get to travel to Winnemac next Friday night, the 17th. And then we'll have our Christmas break. And then that Logansport game there coming up on January 4th. Be a new experience for all of us. Go down there and visit them. And then that Friday the 7th, the John Glenn. And then on the 14th, Culver. And then Tuesday, that LaVille. That actually starts the Bi-County week. So we drew LaVille again here for that third time, it seems like.
Yeah, it seems like every year, but
Bi-County. So the only thing is we got the down pat on getting set up there. So
well, I guess last year we played LaVille first, then we played Glenn. That's right.
Yep.
It was weird because we had to actually host that second round game.
Yes,
because of
COVID, they let us come down here and do that second game there then. So, but yeah, we'll be up there spending the week, starting on that Monday with the JV, and then girls, I believe, on Tuesday.
JV's Monday, varsity, and both varsity squads on Tuesday. Then Wednesday's the JV semifinals, but you have to win the first round to play because there's no consolation for JV.
Yep.
Then Thursday's the girls semifinals. Friday's the boys semifinals. Then Saturday at noon is the girls final. After that's the JV boys final, and then at 6:30 is the varsity girls final, and then after that's the varsity boys final.
Yep. So we'll have that all posted there as it gets closer there and on the website then.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Welcome back. I'm joined here with Tyson Yates and Kaden Graham. Great job tonight, guys.
Thank you.
Looked really good out there. We'll keep it short and sweet tonight because I asked Andy to send me some questions to ask, and he didn't send me any, but he was watching, so. Okay, so what did Coach stress to you before the game or at halftime that the team was able to benefit from?
I'd say that we needed someone to step up in the first half and show some leadership, and he really emphasized that on the defensive end. And we're being able to have someone like Tyson and Ashton in the second half help slow down the tempo and let us do what we need to do to win.
Great. Okay. Andy always wants to ask a silly question, I guess, so I had to think of one up.
Oh, love Andy.
If you won a trip, or would you guys go to space first? If given the opportunity, would you go to space?
No way.
Yeah,
No way.
I don't think so. Unless I had to.
Yeah.
Well, if you weren't scared of going or you wanted to go, who on the team would you take and why?
I take Graham.
Okay.
I don't know because he's.
It'd be enjoyable to take him.
Yeah, I think that me and Tyson, we enjoyed each other's company.
Well, that must be why Coach picked you to be the interview, because I didn't pick. I told him to send up whoever wanted to come up. So Andy's not here because he's moving.
Oh, Andy's slacking. He knows he needs to be here, man.
And he's going to be, I guess you can consider my neighbor since he's going to be like 2 blocks away.
Oh, nice.
So I want to know, what neighbor prank do you think I should pull on him first?
Ooh. Say TP's house, maybe?
TP?
Yeah, that's probably.
He's got one tree and it's really tall, and he's thinking about cutting it down. So we're going to have to do that pretty quick.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have to do that pretty soon, if you ask me.
Yeah, I might need your help. We'll have to get some, they have cannons or something for TP. I've never TP'd before.
Oh, yeah, use a little T-shirt cannon?
I'm boring, in case you didn't know. Okay. So, last question. I was watching Young Sheldon last night. You watched Young Sheldon at all?
Like Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it.
It's like the prequel to that. Have you ever, last night's episode, the plot was the yips. You know what the yips are?
Like you get scared in big pressure situations?
Yeah, and you freeze up and you can't perform.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you?
I mean,
not for me.
No.
Maybe during school or something, but not on the court.
Yeah. Well, Sheldon last night, he froze up during a test, and it was the first time he ever, and he blamed puberty for it. So.
Oh yeah, I freeze up like every test, so I kind of just am used to it at this point. It just feels like a normal thing.
Okay, guys, looking forward to Bethany Christian next Tuesday. I think I'm going to be at Jimtown, but Andy's going to be here with Kenny, and good luck.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay, welcome, Coach, to the postgame show. Andy's not here tonight, so I'm filling in.
Okay.
Hopefully he's moved in by tomorrow because he needs to be here at that casting game. I don't think I can handle this. I definitely can't ask girls questions, I don't think. So, first question, what did you stress to the team before the game or at halftime that they were able to benefit from?
Well, before the game, it was mainly about Pioneer. I felt like they're a good basketball team. They're good offensively. They attack aggressively. They don't shoot the ball particularly well. If they could shoot the ball a little bit better, they'd be a really good team because they can get to the basket. They can draw fouls. They're big, physical. And we knew their zone was really good. So, offensively, we just talked about a lot of movement, pass fakes, being strong with the ball. And I felt like early we weren't doing that. It was coming down and maybe one or two passes and trying to take quick shots. And it's a little bit different against the zone than man. You're not going to just penetrate and get rotations like you do against man-to-man. Our guys are really good against that, but they took a lot away. Took away a lot of things we do well. And, give them some credit, but defensively we just talked about containing them and rebounding, and there were times we did that well. There were times we did not, and so. It was one of those things where, this is a decent basketball team. I think sometimes our guys have the pressure, we got to beat everybody by 30. You're not going to beat good basketball teams that prepare for you, in conference, by 30 points every night. And so, it was kind of nice to see us have to grind one out, and I thought our guys did that. And they threw a defense at us we hadn't seen when they extended their 2-3, and so You know, that wasn't our kids' fault. That was just lack of preparation there. We haven't seen that on tape.
And they got the shots going down early there, too.
Yeah, and so at the end there, we were kind of sloppy. It was just we weren't quite sure what we were doing, I think. But, you know, like I said, I liked the way we battled. I liked the way we found a way to win. You know, I liked, you know, that spurt we went on when, you know, Kaden kind of came in and sparked us, and Chandler defensively and did a really nice job getting turnovers and getting some buckets. So there were some positives. You know, we just, like I said, it's just, you know, continue. It's going to be a process. Just keep getting better.
Yep. Kind of led into my next question here. What strengths of Pioneer did you see tonight that you'd like your team to execute better or keep the other team from executing?
Well, you know, like I said, offensively they were aggressive. I mean, they drove to the basket hard, downhill, looked to get contact, get to the free throw line, and their big boys, you know, were posting up. They were really sealing people and trying to, you know, post us up, and that hurt us a little bit. You know, they got to the free throw line, 15 times. Shot 15 free throws and made 10 of them. So, you know, they're aggressive offensively, and so that was impressive. Defensively, they were active. You know, we knew coming in defensively they were a pretty good basketball team. You know, we've seen them on tape. You know, they've only had 2 games, but the 2 games we've seen, you know, they were scrappy. They're physical. They contest. Nothing easy, and that's what it was tonight. And so, you know, give them credit. You know, they do what they do well, and you know, we got to get better at what we have to do against that.
Well, speaking of what's next, you've got Bethany on Tuesday night. You're pretty heavily favored against them, according to John Harrell. So what strengths do the Bruins have that you're worried about for Tuesday night, or what weaknesses do you hope you can capitalize on?
Well, you know, one, they beat LCA by 20 as well, you know, and so they're a good basketball team. They have 2 really, one, I think the Williams kid maybe has gotten, I think, a couple offers from some smaller colleges. And then they have a Chup kid who's young. He's a sophomore, and really good basketball players, 2 really, really good basketball players. So, like I said, they beat LCA by 20, and so it's not going to be an easy game. We're going to have to show up ready to go, and nothing's going to be easy. You know, teams are going to try to give us their best shot. They want to beat us, and so our guys got to realize that. You know, it's not always going to be easy. You know, and that's the thing we got to realize. It's going to be a grind at times, and you know, nights we're not hitting. We got to find ways to score inside a little bit more.
Okay. Here's a little off-topic question.
All right.
Have you ever had a player come down with the yips before a game?
The yips?
You know what the yips?
What are the yips?
The yips are a sudden and unexplained loss of ability to execute certain skills in experienced athletes.
I've had plenty of those with the yips. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to mention any names.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, there's a lot of yippers in the past and in present. So you know, it's tough for a kid to come out here and sometimes and execute. And but that's where, you know, mentally in practice you got to be focused every day. I think that carries over. If you're focused every day in practice, mentally focused, and you know, there's, you know, kids coming in 2-3 times a week where they're not mentally dialed in practice. You can tell that usually carries over for the game. And so, you know, that's what I talk to the kids a lot about is, you know, being not just physically ready, but mentally ready. And so I think that's a big part of it. And, you know, paying attention and you know, some kids have a really tough time doing that. And I think that's where they get the yips. But yes, we have had plenty.
Have you considered putting your face on a T-shirt as a fundraiser?
That wouldn't be pretty. That wouldn't go over like Coach Kroll. No.
Have you figured that out? Because we can't figure this out.
I think it's all TikTok. You know, they put it on TikTok, and you know, it's so maybe if we put it on TikTok, advertise. I don't know. I don't know this. I don't think.
Maybe if you put your sugar glider on your head or something.
Maybe, yeah, maybe cover up my bald head. That might do something. I don't know. But yeah.
So I asked the boys this. Well, I asked them about the yips too, and they both said that they've never had the yips. So
wait, who is it? Kaden and Tyson?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Those 2 may have been the top 2 guys that have the yips.
So, if given the opportunity to go the edge of space, would you? And you could take one person with you. Who would you take and why?
I wouldn't take anybody because I'm not going to the edge of space. I'll tell you that right now. There's no way.
Would you go to the depth of the ocean?
No, I would not do that or go to space. Either one. I don't like flying.
I'm scared of heights too.
And then I get claustrophobic if I'm underwater. That's not my thing. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not that daring. But if I had to take somebody with me, go to edge of space, man,
They say
it
it's
could
quite...
be anybody, or it has to be a teammate, like
it could be anybody.
or a coach. Well, it'd be my wife.
Okay, well, that's what I figured you'd say.
She might be able to calm me down a little bit, but she might have some anxiety medications for me. So, yeah.
Okay, Coach, good luck Tuesday night against Bethany. I'm going to be going to Jimtown, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
And Andy and Kenny will be here, and good luck.
Kind of different. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay, Trojan fans, for Coach Groves and Kenny Barnhart and Andy O'Hara, hopefully in his new home by now, this is the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler. Until next time, Trojan fans, remember the Trojan way.
This broadcast on the IHSAA Champions Network is copyrighted by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the express written consent of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. This is your IHSAA.